You're 11 years old. You live in a house in Los Angeles with other kids and adults. You've been battered and branded with a gang tattoo on your body. You have a nice place to sleep at night. You're given food and you have a cell phone. And you think, this is a lot better than the last foster home. According to the Center of Public Policy, there are an estimated of 100,000 to 300,000 prostituted children in the U.S. Children of the Night is a nonprofit organization in Los Angeles. Their specific purpose is to provide a safe haven and rehabilitation for children who are sexually exploited and vulnerable to prostitution and pornography. We have all heard stories on the news about children becoming victims of sexual human trafficking. This is happening all over the country and even in our own backyard. As Lieutenant Kent Wagner of Los Angeles County Sheriff's has stated, the pimps know who to look for. They know who is able to be exploited and who is easy to manipulate. Los Angeles is a hunting ground for sex trafficking. Today I will tell you about the problem that started this nonprofit. I will then tell you more about the organization, and finally I will help you learn how you can help these kids escape trafficking. I'm going to tell you why this organization is important. Mike Kessler wrote in LAMag.com, it's estimated that 10 out of 10 of these girls were victims of abuse that became long before victims of sex trafficking. 99% of adult prostitutes started when they were underage. It's all they've ever known. According to an article in the Los Angeles Daily News by Suzanne Abram, nearly 150 youth were arrested last year for prostitution in Los Angeles County. And of those, 94 were from Compton and Long Beach areas. And about 89% of those arrested were known to the foster care system. The children involved in the sex trafficking don't seek out this as a career. As minors, they cannot consent to prostitution. They come from broken homes or have suffered great trauma in their lives. Many of these children don't realize that their life with a trafficker is not normal. I've told you about the children that become victims of sexual trafficking. Now I will tell you about an organization that can help and protect the youth. All children should feel safe and have the ability to learn and grow into adults. According to the Children of the Night official website, it is the privately owned nonprofit organization established in 1975 with a purpose to provide intervention for the lives of children who are sexually exploited and vulnerable to prostitution and pornography. Dr. Lois Lee started the organization during her PhD studies in psychology in 1975. She founded a number of throwaway children on the streets of Hollywood prostituting themselves for food and shelter. She opened her home to these children, and then she established a hotline, and she created the first Hollywood street outreach program and walk-in clinic. And then she expanded her services throughout the world. I've described the organization, and now I will tell you what they do within their organization. Children of the Night is privately funded, nonprofit, but they rely on the community to provide volunteer assistance, donations, and resources, and they offer assistance all over the world as well. Children of the Night maintains a caseload of 2,500 young people within their outpatient case management program. The victims receive shelter, medical care, social services, mental health evaluations, and legal guidance. They focus on education of the children by providing programs to help students finish school and become productive adults and start great careers. I've told you about this organization and what it does to help. Now I will tell you how you can help. Dr. Lois Lee identified a problem in her community over 40 years ago. She saw the need of children living on the streets and becoming sexually exploited. As the African proverb goes, it takes a village to raise a child. Be part of that village and help turn around the life of a child. Go to childrenofthenight.org. Find out how you can volunteer your time, resources, or make a monetary donation. Today I've reviewed the overwhelming problems with sex trafficking of children and how the organization can help exploited children in our community. Whenever you hear a story on the news about sex trafficking, just remember that it can happen anywhere. Children of the Night is a nonprofit organization. You're only 11 and you're a victim of human sexual trafficking. One day you call the nationwide hotline. You receive a caseworker on the other line. She deploys the police to your location. Your life begins here in the safety and love of Children of the Night nonprofit organization.